About 8 months to the general elections, the All Progressive Congress APC seems to be waltzing into another wave of crisis that may hinder its electoral chances in many constituencies across the country. Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure you do subscribe. Hit the like button. Most importantly, click on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we post a new video. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the details of today's news. The arbitrary replacement of duly nominated candidates by officials at the national headquarters of the party with those that did not even participate in the primaries is generating disillusionment within the party and creating legal loopholes that could be exploited by the opposition, as in the case of Zamfara State. In Yobe North Senatorial District, Bashau Mashina, who was duly nominated unopposed as a senatorial candidate, has been replaced by Ahmed Lawan, the Senate president, who did not even participate in the primary. Lawan, we recall, was only interested in the presidential ticket of the party and not the Senate seat which he had occupied for 3 terms now. In Ida, Igala Mela, Ibaji, or full federal constituency of Kogi State, the duly nominated candidate David Zachariah has been arbitrarily replaced by Mustafa Mona, who did not even participate in the primary. Wow. In Akwa Ibom State, the replacement is large-scale in scope. All the three senatorial candidates that emerged from duly conducted and INEC-nominated primaries have been replaced by a new set that did not even participate in the nominated primaries. Do you hear that? Although the new nominees is Senator Godwill Akpabio, who had featured prominently in his party's presidential nomination process, along with Akpabio, Dr. Emeyank Ekpong, and Mr. Martin Udoyang, have also been forwarded to INEC as senatorial nominees to replace persons earlier nominated in an INEC-monitored primaries. I understand that federal constituency nominees are also being replaced. In the case of Akpabio, a new primary was conducted, but INEC is insisting that it did not monitor it, and the former minister ought not to be a candidate since it did not participate in the first one. These are just a few of the constituencies which APC officials in Abuja have succumbed to pressures to replace duly nominated candidates, thus violating the 2023 Electoral Act. As at the sorry, that was a mouthful. Just as the affected candidates are threatening court action to protect their mandate, I urge INEC to stamp its feet down and protect the sanctity of our electoral process. If we allow powerful men to keep trampling on the rights of the average citizens, especially in a manner that flagrantly subjugates the electoral process, we would be putting our democracy in danger. We should not continue to behave as if Nigeria is the impunity capital of the world. At the core of this abuse is the inability of party officials to appreciate the difference between the 2010 Electoral Act and the new 2022 Electoral Act, especially in relation to substitution of names. By Section 33 of the 2022 Act, a political party cannot change or substitute a candidate unless by reason of death or voluntary withdrawal. Where a candidate has voluntarily and properly withdrawn its candidacy according to the law, The candidate is required to directly inform INEC in writing within 14 days, and the party must conduct a fresh primary to produce a new candidate. Only those who participated in the first primary would be allowed to participate in the rerun primary. This is different from the 2010 Act, which allows political parties to replace candidates if they had reasons to, even if the replaced candidates were not in support of their replacement. The 2022 Act in Section 29, subsection 1, further provides the candidates to be submitted by political parties must have emerged from valid primaries conducted by political parties. Now, here is where INEC derives its powers. Section 84, subsection 13 of the 2023 Electoral Act states that where a political party fails to comply with the provisions of this act in the conduct of its primaries, its candidate for election shall not be included in the election for the particular position. Compliance with the Act entails, among others, having INEC monitor all primaries. So it is clear that Ahmed Lawan cannot be a senatorial candidate in the 2023 election because it did not emerge from a valid primary. In fact, it did not emerge from any primary at all. The same applies for many other cases of replacements across the country, some of which I have listed above. I am therefore surprised that Lawan, a ranking senator who presided over the Senate when this law was passed, is leading the onslaught against the law. Lawan ran for presidency and failed. He now wants to contest for the Senate, even though he did not participate in the senatorial primary. It is notable that Bashar Mashina is threatening court action to protect his mandate. Lawan is not alone. The problem exists in both APC and PDP. Governor David Umahi of Ebonyi, Governor Aminu Tambuwa of Sokoto, and Governor Bala Mohammed of Bauchi State are just a few examples of those who are caught by Section 33 because they had initially participated in the presidential primaries of their parties and are now seeking to go to the Senate. In the case of Umahi and Tambuwa, and return to the State House as governor in the case of Bala Mohammed. It is also for this reason that Adams Oshiomhole refused to participate in the APC presidential primary despite his initial declaration. He foresaw the danger, and today he is a duly nominated senatorial candidate for Edo North District. To save our democracy, INEC must live up to its name as an independent electoral umpire and reject any candidate that did not emerge through a legal process. APC will be thrown into another round of crisis if we allow this impunity to stand. First of all, if you followed my news, the news I posted yesterday about saying 10 hours ago, I posted a video about Falano asking Ahmed Lawan, no, pardon me, not Ahmed Lawan, asking Gbajabiamila to make sure that this electoral bill is being enacted. In Nigeria, the usual thing is that we have laws, quite all right, yeah, we have laws, it is written, and all that, but these laws are not being implemented. Imagine someone who duly decided that he wants to go for the presidential slots, after the whole primary and all those shenanigans. Now the person realized, okay, that slot is gone. I was unable to get that. The person now decided to go and they are now removing names of duly elected people from primaries, people that successfully won primaries for their senatorial seats, people that won it like legally, they are now removing their names and putting back their names. Look at it. You can see that these people do not even like the country. They are not going there for because they want to help the country, because they want to go and serve. They're actually going there because of their own pockets, for what they are going to gain. You can imagine that. Someone that went for primaries, presidential primaries, and didn't win, they are now going for plan B, which is this to get go for Senate. And those that have been duly elected from primary, they are removing their name. These people they did not attend the primaries. Oh, their names was not there. How does it work? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't understand, are we so different from all these white countries that do their things the right way and then they get it done? It's just so difficult for me to process all this, because, like, when are we going to get better? When are we going to that? When are we going to get to that dream place that we all are expecting to get to as a country? When is this country going to get better? We keep complaining. Every day is like it's from one thing to the other. Like, how? And INEC is there doing nothing about this. We have a court of law, of course, in Nigeria. And we have people, police, soldiers, everyone. Nobody is ready to enforce these laws. Nobody is ready to hold anybody accountable. Nobody is ready to make sure that people do abide by these laws and do what is right. We are in Nigeria, of course. This is a country that we find ourselves, but it is so sad. It is just so sad. I don't know. But anyway, this is where I'm going to draw the curtain for today. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure you subscribe. Hit the red button down below. If you're not subscribed to Newsroom Nigeria, what are you doing on YouTube? You're not subscribed to this channel and you're on YouTube, you're missing a lot. So please go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button. Most importantly, click on the notification bell so that you can get notified each time we post a new video. You don't want to miss the juicy news we are going to be bringing to you on this channel. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.